A huge deal is reshaping the country's retail landscape tonight. Target stores are coming to Canada. The U.S. giant is taking over up to 220 Zellers locations at a cost of $1.8 billion. And then it's spending another billion to renovate and expand from there. So why could this plan save you money, even if you never shop at a Target store? Havard Gould has the answer tonight. Havard.
Peter, it's a game-changing deal, one that could lead to more, and deals for Canadians. Target is a giant discounter with a difference. Low prices, higher style than you might expect.
Target inside the bullseye.
Target, as it's often called, is the subject of a new documentary being released tonight.
Go inside a retail icon making cheap chic.
Now the company is taking aim at Canada, scooping up as many as 220 Zellers stores, a move many have been waiting for.
I think it's great. I used to live in the States and I really miss going to Target, so I'm excited.
The quality is still there. It's not trash. I'll definitely check it out. I'm interested to see the clothes that they have.
They carry a lot of big brand names and they're huge, and they're just starting to get their fingertips here into the Canada market.
Analysts are expecting a chain reaction, starting with a burst of competition that could be felt at cash registers across the country. There are a lot of prices in Canada that are higher than they are in the States. Will this change that?
This will put pressure to narrow the gap between U.S. and Canadian prices.
The Hudson's Bay Company will keep some Zellers stores operating, probably those in smaller centers. But in a couple of years, after Target takes the ones it wants, there should be dozens of Zellers stores available. In a business that is all about location and opportunity for other retailers thinking about heading north.
In Canada is a very wealthy country. Our unemployment rate is not that high, and for those very reasons, that makes the Canadian marketplace an interesting place for companies to think about international expansion.
Target is expected to spend another $1 billion in Canada renovating and hiring, after years of rumors, part of the cost of finally planting its flag in Canada. The American owners of the Hudson's Bay Company will make a huge profit on this deal. The spokesperson says that will allow the firm to invest hundreds of millions of dollars into Bay stores across Canada, something the company has extra incentive to do now with all the competition that may be coming. Peter?
Havard Gould in Toronto. Thanks, Havard. You just saw how some Canadian shoppers can't wait for a Target store to open in their city, so why do they think the discount retailer is so cool? The National's Hanomansing headed south today to show us what all the fuss is about.
Oh, I love it, Jimmy. Love it. Love it.
There's something about Target that seems to turn customers into fans. Just listen to Janine Stanley and Jing Fan, who regularly drive down here from Vancouver.
It's awesome. We love Target.
That's why we come here from Vancouver.
Yeah. Why? What is it about this place?
It's the excellent quality. Yeah. The actual quality of the prices.
Too, right?
Yeah.
It's like t-shirt like that, $9. And yeah, we love that.
Even on a Thursday afternoon in mid-January, there are lots of Canadians here, like Melanie Barnsley and her mother, who made the trip
for some retail therapy and for the bargains.
Yeah. And anything else about the store that Canadians who don't come down here should know about?
I guess it's just different stock. It's stuff that you don't see up in Canada.
It seems like everyone we met has bought into Target's message on price and quality. That faux French pronunciation, Target, is a tongue-in-cheek reference to how this discount store sells designer goods, from housewares to clothes.
But you also talk about selection. Are there styles?
Definitely there is more selection here.
Yeah.
There are more labels.
Loretta Griswold loves Target, but then we started talking about her former career at Canadian Airlines and how she felt about the passing of another iconic national brand, Zellers.
I really sort of, I don't know. But changes happen, and change is inevitable, and there are going to be a lot more changes in our lives.
This is more or less how the Canadian stores will probably end up looking. But a lot of shoppers are curious to see to what extent Target can manage to maintain its variety of products and low prices when it comes to Canada. Ian Hanomansing, CBC News, Bellingham, Washington.
Target isn't the only U.S. retail chain setting its sights on Canada. Discount department store Marshall's is looking at 3 locations around Toronto and plans to open for business this spring. J. Crew already sells its clothing here by catalog, but it plans to open its first Canadian store this year, also in Toronto. But this does work both ways. Vancouver-based Lululemon sells its yoga-inspired line in 82 U.S. stores. And Couche-Tard, based in Laval, Quebec, operates 3,500 convenience stores south of the border.